Good afternoon guys, it's Tommy at Northern Ear. How are you? I hope you're all okay. Tonight I'm going to be listening to a song by a band that I haven't done for a good couple of months, and that's Sabaton. But I'm going to be doing their cover version of the Metallica song For Whom the Bell Tolls. Now what I like about Sabaton is that all their songs are, well, most of their songs from what I've heard, are based on factual war events. And I love the fact that they've got like a secondary channel going that explains the history behind their songs. So I don't know whether For Whom the Bell Tolls has a military theme, but this thumbnail that you'll see in a second on the YouTube video certainly makes it seem as if it is. So I think I remember the Metallica song quite well. I've listened to it a few times now, so I feel like I know the original song relatively well. So, you know, I'm just going to jump straight in. This is Sabaton, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Yeah, let's go. Oh, synths straight away. Just before it kicks in, that little riff there is originally by bass, by Cliff, isn't it? I don't think that sounds like bass, so I don't think they've replicated that. If they have, it doesn't sound like a bass. But the original version didn't sound like a bass anyway, so maybe they have, I don't know. But I don't think they have. It sounds a little bit too thin to be a bass. Sorry. Nice. Nice chuggy riff. Synth on guitars. It's weird, isn't it, how a song can sound different just by having a different vocal. You know, he's got this very deep, almost like received English accent. You know, he rolls his R's quite a lot, speaks very well. I know that he's not English though, so I don't know whether he's putting on an accent or I don't know, or whether his accent just sounds a little bit English, not sure. But from what I remember from the Metallica one, James's voice is quite high, not high pitched, but in compared to this, it's in the upper register, and it's a little bit more not shouty. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more shouty. I'm gonna go with shouty, but you know what I mean. It's not exactly shouty, but it's more punch in the voice. But from what I've heard so far, it sounds similar. I can hear the added synths. But yeah, all's good so far.
For whom the bell tolls, time marches on. For whom the bell tolls.
Synths sound good here. Okay. Right, so that was For Whom the Bell Tolls by Sabaton. Okay. As a song outright, I think if you had heard this version for the first time, let's say the Metallica version didn't exist and you heard this, you would think to yourself, great song, really like what they've done here. The synths gave it a nice kind of theatrical, dramatic sound, added a bit of ambience to the sound. His voice is quite deep, quite soft, and that kind of played along with that as well. But when you know that the Metallica version exists, I'm looking at it and thinking, what did they do differently? How did they make it their own? And I can't pick anything out off the top of my head. Maybe I've not heard the original version enough to know it really, really well, but at first glance it doesn't feel like they've done anything particularly different to the original, other than added synths. So now, I'm not saying that Sabaton's version sounded bad at all. It was very, very good. Like I said, if it was on its own, you'd say to yourself that was a great song. But I don't know why you would, and I'm sorry if this annoys any Sabaton fans, but I don't know why this would appeal to you if you've got the Metallica version readily available. If that makes sense. You know, what would have been fantastic is if they completely changed something, added their own spice to it. And for me, synths isn't enough of a spice to make it particularly different. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the sound. And yeah, that was my reaction to Sabaton, For Whom the Bell Tolls. I hope I haven't upset any Sabaton fans. You know, I'm just trying to say how I feel, and how I feel is this good version, but I can't spot anything majorly different, and that might be my fault. So I'm ready to accept that if it is. But they're just my initial thoughts on this. So that's it. That's my reaction. That's all I've got to say for Sabaton, For Whom the Bell Tolls. I hope you've liked the reaction. If you have, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the notifications bell. If you've got a song that you'd like me to do, head over to Patreon. You can get voting powers. You can get me to drop everything and do any song that you want me to do there and then. I'll put a link in the description section. But hey, if you just want to join the community on the Discord, have a chat about anything and everything, and get to know some other subscribers as well, chat about music, listen to music together, then head over to the link in the description for the Discord. That's it, guys. I'm going to go. I will see you again tomorrow for the last song of Metal, and I'm going to be doing Rainbow and their song Stargazer. Have a good night, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.